Reducing fractions to their lowest form. You always want to reduce a fraction to its lowest form. For example, you never hear anybody say 10 hundredths. I am left with 10 hundredths. That's reduced right down to 1/10. 1/10 is exactly the same as 10 hundredths. Shaving off unnecessary zeros to show fractions in their lowest form. Okay, and here's some examples for you here. There's the one that we just had, the 1/10 there. You see the 30 hundredths. We don't say that, we say 3/10. There's one right at the bottom, 9/10, because we'd never ever say 90 hundredths. Okay, you get rid of these unnecessary zeros. Don't forget 9/10. It's exactly the same as 90 hundredths. Again, we've got some stars next to some of them there because we can reduce them further. How do we reduce fractions to their lowest form? We see what figure goes into both the numerator, that's the top part of the fraction, and also goes into the denominator, that's the bottom part of the fraction, right? The same number. Right, for example, 10 goes into itself once and into 110 times. So 10 over 100 becomes 1/10, okay? You never say 1 over 10, 1/10. 20 over 100, there you have again. 20 goes into itself once, it goes into 105 times, so we can reduce that to 1 over 5, which is, of course, 1/5. 1/5 is exactly the same as 20% or 20 over 100. What is 1/3 equal to as a percentage? I hope you all got that one correct and didn't fall into the trap and say 30%. No, it's 33.3%. That's that recurring 0.3 that goes on forever. 12% or 12 over 100. Can that be reduced? Indeed it can, because 4 goes into 12 3 times and into 20 5 times. So that can be reduced to 3 over 25. Right, here's some of these examples where we can reduce them further. Okay, 40%, 40 over 100, that's 4/10. 60 over 100, that's 6/10. Right, and there's the final one too. I'll let you read that for yourself. Now, just look at the ones at the end, the 4/10, 6/10, and 8/10. Now, there is a number. There's a common denominator here. What number do we use to reduce them? I hope you got it. The number 2. Number 2 goes into both the numerator and the denominator in all three of these examples to reduce the fractions. So therefore, 4/10, which originally started off as 40%, then 40 hundredths, 4/10, yes, we got it down even further, we got it down to 2/5. And 6/10 becomes 3/5, okay? 8/10 becomes 4/5. That's reducing them as far as they will go. Okay, I hope you've taken that in okay. So here are some of the percentages shown as fractions in their lowest form. Now you may recognize 2% there. It's not 2 over 100, it's 1 over 50. Okay, you notice your 4%, that's 1 over 25, 5% is 1 over 20, 6% is 3 over 50, 8% is 2 over 25, and of course we've already done that one there at the end, the 10%. Now you can pause this video, go back and have a look at these again. Okay, now you always try and get the highest number possible into both the numerator and the denominator. With 10 over 100, we put the whole 10 into the numerator to give us 1, and the 10 went into the denominator to give us 10. 6 over 100, we could get 2 into 60 times and into 150 times, so that became 3 over 50 in its lowest form. How to show percentages like 75% as a fraction in its lowest form? 75 hundredths? You never hear anybody say that, do you? Well, you simply ask what figure goes into the top and bottom, and that is 25. 25 goes into 75 3 times and into 100 4 times. So therefore, the answer to that would be 3 over 4, and that's not how we say it, is it? No, it's 3/4. 75% is exactly the same as 3/4. That's what it is.